Okay, today we're going to be setting up an oyster mushroom grow bag. Now these little guys are ready to go. They've been fully colonised for about 3 to 4 months before you receive them. So ready to pop with plenty of fresh mushrooms. You'll see a lot of white. Now this is your mycelial mat forming around the top of the bag, on the top of the substrate. And any of these areas is where you want to cut open. Generally we'll run a ring around the top and cut open the top of the bag. Otherwise, if you see any predominant areas of growth or white coming from the sides or underneath the bag, feel free to cut those open and let them grow. So very, very simple. Probably our easiest sort of a mushroom to grow. Simply cut off the top of the bag. Take some scissors. We want to retain as much moisture as possible in the bag, so you'll see that the top of the bag there in the mycelial mat is ready to go, and it's really just a matter of providing the right sort of an environment. So we'll take a spray bottle, just some clean water, and we just want to give that a really, really good spray. Try to get a little bit of water down the sides of the bag. Now oyster mushrooms, they love humidity, so 80 to 90% humidity, if achievable, is absolutely perfect for them. Look, around anywhere from about 18 to 25 degrees, you're going to find is a really good temperature for them. So sit them up off the ground in a nice, relatively cool, humid sort of an environment. What we want to do just to create that humidity really is just to contain the immediate growing area. So take a bucket like this. We're going to pop a little bit of water in the bottom. We'll take our bag. What we want to do is we want to sit it up on a brick or some sort of a tray or something. So we'll pop that straight in there. So we want the bucket to be sitting up off the water. And just pop it straight in like that. Now you're going to need to spray it every day. Come and have a look. They will grow very, very quickly. It's pretty much as simple as that. If you like, you can use a little bit of plastic just to cover the top. Leave a little bit of fresh air, and that will just contain the immediate growing area, providing that humidity that you need. Now ensure that you are spraying your oyster mushrooms every day. Always keep them moist to the touch on the substrate, and they will grow very, very nicely. Now once you have selected your mushrooms, cut them right back to the substrate and clean up any excess stem that's coming from the top of the bag. And what you want to do here is we just need to give our substrate a chance to rest. It will be a week or so or two before you harvest your next round of mushrooms, next flush of mushrooms. So what we want to do during that period is we've just got a damp cloth. We want to keep it nice and damp at all times. Let's just turn it upside down. We'll sit it on there just to soak up a little bit more moisture and just rest for a little while. Now the fungus will run through there, gather a few more nutrients, ready to grow again. Leave that sit for about 5 to 6 days, always making sure that your tea towel or cloth is nice and wet. Leave it sit like that, and after that time, turn it back over, back into the bucket, and start the process again.